What's going on, everybody? This is the drive-by. This is your boy Soul True.
It's the one and only Perv Gotti.
Yeah.
We hope y'all had a great weekend. And first off, it looks like Mr. Soul True here has a fucked up arm here. I don't know if he's doing some kind of insurance scam or something, but what's going on with your arm, Soul?
Last week, not this weekend, but the last weekend, I went snowboarding, and I just kind of fell.
You fell off snowboarding.
Yeah, I fell doing snowboarding because I was learning how to jump, and then...
Because to be honest, that sling looks like hella suspect right now, like...
Suspect?
It doesn't look like you're hurt at all, to be honest.
Yeah, now, I mean, over the week, it healed a lot, and you kind of put the sling on, so you're kind of conscious of the fact that you shouldn't, like, swing your arm.
Right. No, I
yeah.
understand the concept of a sling, but that looks like my old gym shorts from middle school.
Oh, the look of the...
Yeah.
The look of the sling.
It looks really ghetto. It looks it's not convincing to me. It doesn't seem like you have anything fucked up. You don't have any problems with your arm.
Yeah, it looks like some shit you made at home, like your old basketball shorts.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of material you have on your basketball shorts, so you just...
Well, at least you didn't break your arm.
Yeah,
so we're
thank
glad
God.
you didn't do that.
Yeah, because this is my moneymaker, my right.
Exactly.
I dislocated my right arm, so that was kind of a...
We could imagine what your masturbation sessions will look like.
Oh, man, it's been tough with that. I got to be all creative.
You gotta turn to the stranger. The left pomela.
Left pomela.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So while I was snowboarding, I fell, and then I was like, oh, crap, I just got muscle cramps or whatever. The next day, I just didn't think too much of it. And then 2 days after, I do kendo. So I went to my kendo practice, and then turns out I just messed it up from that. Like, I just overworked my arm, and the day after that, I couldn't move my arm anymore. I couldn't lift my arm. It was crazy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was. And I kind of I freaked out. I was like, what the heck? Like, yesterday I was fine. Even after kendo practice, my arm was fine. It just felt like it was a simple muscle sore or whatever. But when I woke up the next day, I couldn't lift my arm. That was... But yeah, and after that, I just got treated. I went to acupuncture.
For those of you who don't know what acupuncture is, it's an Asian style of remedy that they feel like that could cure everything. Like,
you got the flu? Acupuncture. You got cancer?
You got shot in the chest? Acupuncture. You know what I mean?
Let this needle heal your wounds.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just it's what we're thinking or just like a placebo or whatever the fuck it might be. But sometimes it really feels like it gets the job done. Just get rubbing these needles inside your body and twerk it a little bit. There's something about it, and it gets it done, man. There's something unexplainable about it. It works.
Yeah, because I'm not much of a acupuncture believer. Because, when I went to like 4 sessions already this week, and I don't know, I look at him, you got to put in the same spot. But I wonder if he just... Putting needle like he looks like I wonder if he's just putting on a show. Like he's like, I gotta look like I know what I'm doing.
No, so I know exactly what you mean. Like
he just sticks.
There's times where I'm laying down and homeboy just like literally puts his hand here like rubbing down. Oh, here needle. Oh, needle, 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 and I'm just like, dude, like, does he really know what the fuck he's doing? Like where he's stabbing me right now? Like, but we just gotta leave it up to them. They're the professionals.
Yeah, after this week, I am a believer, acupuncture, whatever, believer. Anyway, how was your week?
My week was good. It was tiring. It was cold. I just came back from New York.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy cold super winter that just went through there. And I happened to be there during that time. It was ridiculous.
Oh my God. Was it snowing or anything over there? Or?
No, luckily it had snowed the day right before I got there, so there was a ton of snow, but it wasn't actually snowing. And it rained like the next day, so like all that fucking good snow melted and shit. But I was expecting to see like some pretty snow falling. It wasn't fun at all. I'm not used to that type of weather. But at the end of the day, it was January, so I should have expected something like that in the East Coast. But me being a California boy, I went super unprepared. to like one hoodie and shit.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? Some shorts. You know?
I hope you took a jacket with you or something.
No, I took a jacket, but it's a jacket doesn't do shit over there. You need like a fucking helmet. Like
Layers of clothes and
yeah, you just need like those motorcycle helmets, and because if you're not covering your face, I swear to God, it feels like your nose is gonna fall off.
oh, it's just frozen over.
It's so cold. Like the coldest it was when I was there was like 5 degrees.
Damn, that
Like
cold.
crazy shit. Like if I pissed on the floor, it would have turned into like it would have froze like on the tip of my penis. Like I'm dead serious. But yeah, the crazy thing was that wasn't even the craziest part about my trip in New York. Craziest part was I was actually in a fucking cab. There's a dude. I had 2 cab incidents. They're both sort of funny. But this one was a little bit more freaky because I was inside of a cab and we sort of had like a young Pakistani or Indian driver.
Okay.
He sort of, had like that street tongue. He was like, talking like, what up, son? You know what I'm saying?
An
like,
Indian guy saying
yo,
that?
yeah, where y'all need to go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was talking like he was like from the hood, like,
Oh shit.
it was sort of funny, and then we was talking about how, there's a lot of police in New York and the strict laws, and all of a sudden I noticed that there were sirens right behind us. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around and I see that we're getting pulled over. So we got pulled over, and then I told dude like, yo, what the fuck we getting pulled over?
Is it just out of
for?
random?
Out of nowhere, we're just getting pulled over. And he was like, yo, man, that's an undercover. So the first thing that I thought about was like, damn, did this Indian guy was he like a drug dealer? Like taxi drug dealer?
Is he somebody else?
What is this dude? You know what I mean? I mean, luckily it was something minor. He had like a busted headlight. But you know what's stupid was these cops were in an undercover taxi car. A New York yellow cab with sirens inside. So they're police officers like disguised inside of a taxi car busting people. Like, it was sort of freaky because I was like, damn, like, that shit is a fucking taxi. Like, you can't get away with shit. Like, these people are everywhere. Think about how many yellow cabs there are in New York.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? And homeboy, and I was really fascinated because I've never seen anything like that. And, the taxi driver was like, yeah, man, like, here, let me open the window for you. Why don't you go take a look and go take some pictures of it, And he's like opening the back window while I'm still back there. I'm like, nah, man, look. I don't know if y'all seen World Star Hip Hop and shit, but there's a lot of dudes like getting killed by police. Yeah. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm not getting out this fucking door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get jumped.
I'm not making no sudden movements so the police could just start shooting my ass. So I was like, nah, homie, I'm cool. I'm gonna ask the police officer when he comes in nicely to see if I can take some photos of his vehicle. And next thing you know, the police officer comes and say, hey, you know what, taxi boy, you gotta go fix his headlight. I'll give you up to 24 hours, whoop-de-whoop. And then he looked at me and I was like, hey, officer, I'm a tourist. I'm from LA. Never seen one of y'all undercover cars before. Do you mind if I take a picture? He's like, no, go ahead. Go take a picture. So that's how I was able to take pictures of it.
But I wonder, isn't that weird? Like, you blow your whole cover just to tell this guy you got busted.
That was my whole thing.
That's kind of... Can't you just tell the regular cop?
Yeah,
like,
so my whole thing was like, dude, there was a busted headlight. Like, why are you going to blow your whole cover for that,
Why so dramatic?
Well, whatever. But that wasn't even the funny thing. There was another time I was going to Cat's Deli in East Village, I believe, in New York. And Cat's Deli, it said it's like on something West Houston Street. Okay. Houston, Houston. So I read off my Yelp and I told him, hey, like, blah, 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 West Houston Street. He's like, Houston Street? Nah, man, you got it wrong. It's Houston. And I was like, Houston? I was like, nah, bro, I think
uneducated.
I think it's Houston. So he was like, nah, bro, they spelled it wrong. It's Houston with a W. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, well, shit, yeah, maybe Yelp spelled it wrong, bro. Like, yeah, you're right. It might be Houston.
Houston.
Pronounce Houston. I mean, who knows? It doesn't necessarily have to be Houston. But then he went on and made the reference like, yeah, you know that word coffee? Say coffee. And I was like, coffee? He's like, yeah, like over here in New York, we like coffee. You get what I'm saying? So like, you might think it's Houston, but to us it's Houston. So I was like, oh, okay. So maybe it's like just your little lingo,
right?
Which is making you pronounce Houston as Houston. like coffee to coffee. You know what I mean?
Coffee.
Yeah, like coffee to coffee, whatever it may be. So we're like, look, you watch NBA, right? He's like, yeah. Where are the Rockets from? He's like, Houston. I was like, okay, my dude, like, what is the difference between Houston Rockets and the Houston shit here?
Uh-huh.
Nah, bro, it's Houston. They spelled it wrong. So look, that shit was fucking hilarious. Me and my partner in the back, we was cracking up. Like, some of these dudes is really stupid out there, man. And I'm not really saying I'm not saying it was pronounced Houston. I mean, by all means, it could have been pronounced Houston by the locals or whatever.
Oh man.
But if it has the same spelling, just like, you know, the word Houston, like Houston Rockets, then shouldn't you pronounce Houston as Houston as well? I mean,
the Houston Rockets.
That was my whole thing, and dude was mad crazy. It was funny. But anyways, yeah, that was my week in New York. It was fun.
Sounds like you had a good time.
I traveled out there. This is the first time I actually went out a little bit more past the city. I sort of went deeper into Soho and went all the way to like 73rd and Lexington, and you know, I went to go look at some different places this time around. So it was cool.
Okay, so now it's time for hit of the week.
So look, we got 2 hits for every episode. For as far as what we're trying to do right now, we're gonna have 2 things that we want to cover on our hit list, and we're gonna start off with Soul True's hit.
So, hey y'all, this is Soul True, and my hit of the week is finding new love. New year for new love.
Some new pussy.
Some
fresh pussy.
Yes. So, I hope you guys can relate with me. But fuck 2013's lame ass relationships. Fuck 2012, whatever. I am ready. 2014, I am ready for new love and going to find my queen somehow. But the problem that I'm having is I feel like I'm stuck in this routine where I'm still hanging out with my same friends, and when we do go out, we do the same shit. You know, we go to the same bars, and if we do go to the club, it's the same lame-ass club, and you see the same kind of people all over the place. And, like, I don't want to do that no more, Prof. Gotti. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in the same area or vicinity with the same crowd of people. I don't know. First of all, I don't think my queen isn't going to be there anyway. I don't want to be meeting them ratchet ass chicks. That's what I just think they are.
Okay, yeah? And where have you been going this past year or whatever with your buddies that is continuously making you meet these fucking dull women? I mean, where the fuck have you been going?
You know, the first place, please forgive me, I went to church.
Okay, number one.
You know, I'm keeping it real. I go to church, you know, sometimes.
Well, this is what I have to say. Church is a great place to meet a girl.
I know, right?
Maybe you need to go to a fucking another church.
But I don't know. I feel kind of messed up, like going to another church just to meet new girls.
Look, you could stay faithful to your church, your church that you've been going to with your family or whatever for, you know, your whole life.
Yeah.
On Sundays. Go there on Sundays. Show your loyalty. Put your money in an envelope. Put it in those little baskets. Let them know that you're still around.
Right.
But on Friday nights, those are the nights where you can venture out to other churches where they have their little Friday praise groups or whatnot. Start looking at new fish, and you know how the routine goes. When you're like the new guy in the new school,
they all look at you.
All the girls want to fuck. All the girls want to fuck.
But that's back in youth group days. Now, like in EM churches, it's so big. Even if you're a newcomer, no one really notices.
You will stand out, trust me. Just walk in wearing a really bright color shirt.
Oh no.
Yeah, and just put on some Drakkar or some crazy smelling cologne. catch some attention.
I'm gonna be that guy who wears that tacky country ass bright shirt. Who smells?
You wear some Drakkar, they might mistake you for an Armenian, but it's okay. You will grab their attention, and trust me, it'll cross their mind. While it's pray time, while everyone has their eyes closed, praying, repenting of their sins, there are going to be some girls looking for you. Trust me.
You know, I'm going to find those girls who look very sad, and I'm going to be like, hey, Jesus, tell me to tell
No,
you
no.
this.
Don't Don't
That's my
earn-
pickup line.
don't earn your ticket to hell, Saul. That's not what I'm trying to say.
And she's praying. I'm like, hey, baby, Jesus, the Holy Spirit told me that I need to help you out. Let's read Matthew together.
Mrs., the Holy Spirit just told me that you've been hitting a huge dry spell.
I'm here to help you out with that.
You are aching. Your vagina's throbbing.
Oh, no. See,
The Holy
yeah.
Ghost has sent me to you. He is answering your prayers.
Oh, we gotta scratch this out. This is bad. Oh, please don't get that impression. But okay, in all seriousness, even when you go to church or like even if you go to a bar, like it's not like you just go up to them and like say, "What's up, boo? What's poppin' locking?" Like I don't want to do that because I don't want
That's the
to.
fucking problem. You don't start off a sentence with "What up, boo? What's papa locking?" That is a guaranteed fail rate there.
I think girls find that attractive.
No, see. Okay, now we figured out the problem.
What's
Saul.
up, baby?
So
What's going on?
it has nothing to do with where you're going and who you're meeting.
No.
Your presentation is horrible. It's garbage.
How
How can you fucking approach a human being and say, "What up, boo? What's Papa Lucky?" You sound like the dude from Malibu's Most Wanted. That's what you sound like.
Okay, how about what if I throw in that, the hood, the ghetto
No,
fab,
no.
the
Look,
ghetto
you-
fab, the for life, and be like, hey, what's up, babe? What's good, babe? I see you
Look,
noticing
unless
me.
you have massive hair on your chest with a fucking Cuban link necklace hanging around your neck,
Right.
you are not gonna speak that way. You're gonna be yourself.
Okay.
You go look. Number one, that's the whole point is being yourself because we're not kids anymore. These
Right.
women don't buy that fake bullshit anymore.
Okay.
That's the fucking truth. And we all know Soul True does not talk like, "Hey boo, what's Papa locking with you?
Hey, I could be sexy. That's
Is your pussy wet? I could smell it. I could smell it, baby. Don't lie to me." That's not you, Soul. Like, it's not.
Oh my god.
That's something Perv Gotti might say, but there's not one girl that would have fucking lent you her ears. She probably would have thought you're a fucking loser. She probably thought she's getting pranked on some show or
Oh,
something. She would
God.
have been looking for some cameras, hitting cameras under the bushes and shit.
Okay, in all seriousness, okay, seriously, you're the girl. What if I
Okay.
go, hey girl, you been looking good today? How's it going? Does it still come out weird?
That is fucking disgusting. That is disgusting.
Oh, this hurts, but
You have
Okay.
a better chance of breaking the end of your broomstick, duct taping against your thigh, and brushing it in a crowded room. Like, brush it against her ass and let her believe that that's a huge dong under there that just touched her. You have a higher chance of getting a girl in that way than whatever the fuck
Oh
you
my
just said
God.
right now. That's horrible.
okay. And how about on top of this, how do you feel about Facebook messaging?
That is the gayest shit ever.
Oh, really?
Do not Facebook stalk. I repeat, do not Facebook creep on people.
What if I just message them like,
Hey,
what's
I saw you at the bar yesterday from a distance. I happened to ask your friend what your name or I happened to overhear your conversation and I realized your name was Jasmine. I just happened to look it up in my search bar. And hey, what do you know? I saw a profile picture and it happened to be you. Let me introduce myself. My name is Soul True. Would you like to meet up? Like, I swear to God, if you do that shit, I'm slapping the dog shit out of you. That is the fucking creepiest shit.
Of course, who does that?
That is something that you were gonna do. I know it.
Hell no. I just said it for the listeners. If in case there's a listener out there who does that, I'm helping you. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Don't do that.
No.
Because Perv Gotti will.
Look, Facebook messaging is mad creepy.
Even what if you're like you're kind of like in that acquaintance level?
Okay, if you guys are acquaintances and she happened to be your friend already on Facebook,
Right.
some way somehow, yes, you have all the right to message her or leave a status or comment on her status or whatnot. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
But under the circumstances where you guys are not even Facebook friends and you're private messaging her, that's the gayest shit ever.
Okay, that's a red flag.
Don't
Like,
fucking do that.
Okay.
That's fucking gay. Break your dick off and slap yourself with it. That is fucking gay.
Don't ever do that, guys.
No,
'Cause
don't
I
do
sure
that.
hell didn't. But
No, don't do that. Heed my warning. Do not do that shit on Facebook. That is some creepy shit. That is pussy repellent. You're not getting laid.
that's not happening.
No. It's not.
Okay, to recap, first of all, it's my problem.
Yes, you are the issue. Don't
Okay, I have
use
the
those fucking Rico Suave pickup lines. Number one, you're fucking Korean. Number two, you have like the front bang sticking out after your hat is like tilted 90 degrees in the air. Like you look like a Japanese pop star
Oh, thanks.
who would have some kind of like stuffed animal on your shoes, that type of shit. Like you'd wear
Yeah.
leggings and shit. That's what you look like. You can't give off a Rico Suave pickup line.
Okay.
Those don't work.
Then also have to stay true to me. Don't act like something I'm not.
Exactly. You gotta keep
Okay.
it 1,000, bro.
Okay.
Be you. Be so true. Don't be so fake. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, damn. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Perv Gotti.
you're welcome.
Okay, now we're going to go to our break, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. Saying they gon' do me something. Now you know that's a lie. Nigga, you look at me wrong, I let that hammer fly. I'm rich, I still wake up.
Yo, welcome back.
Hey, guys.
Now going into Perv Gotti's hit of the week. When is it okay to have sex for the first time with the new person that you're dating? That's it's a question that I think a lot of us might have. I know I sure have.
Right.
I know there were times when, there's a girl that I just started dating or whatnot, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, when is it considered moving too fast? Or when would I be considered a fucking turtle, like a prude, like a prude fucking virgin? You know what I mean? Like, where can I find the median with that? Now, I have two solutions. Number one, at the end of the day, sex is normal. Okay, so I don't want our listeners to think all super highly of this shit. Like, oh my god, I could only have sex with someone I'm gonna marry. Like, don't look at it in a religious aspect. Just look at it as what it is. It's a physical thing that two people have to, enjoy each other and connect with each other. So with that being said, on a man's perspective, you with your girl, right? A girl that you just started dating, and first thing I think a person needs to understand is, what are your intentions with this girl? Is it just a fling thing, like, oh, you just want to fuck around, or do you really have it in your heart that you want to settle down with this individual? Now, it might be too early to figure that out, but this is my whole thing. When a guy meets a girl, I think we already sort of know what we want to do.
Your main attention.
Whether
right?
it's, hey, I just want to smash and dash, I just want to beat and hit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, you know what, I'm old, I'm tired of this shit, I want to settle down. So first things first, establish what you want first. Now, let's say you want to just, fuck around route. Then that's easy. My answer is, you better fuck that fucking same night. Same night. If that is your ultimate goal, then it's not even a question. You get in those pants, you do what you need to do, and you keep it moving. If it's something that's good, then you could continue to do it. Keep that person on your pipeline.
Right.
And whenever you horny, you call her up and you get it in. And it should be an ongoing cycle. And that goes for a girl too. Trust me, don't worry about yourself being a slut or a whore or whatever. Look, we all grown folks now. We ain't no babies. Like, you want to have sex with a person that you're not fully committed with, it's fine. 2014, this is America. No one gives a shit. You know what I mean? Like, whoever says, oh my god, you're such a slut, you're a little whore, fuck them. They're the ones who ain't getting any. Just remember that.
Right.
But anyways, that's that. No one even needs to explain that. If you're out there on a mission to fuck and fuck only, then you fuck the first chance you get. Now, when it comes to the people who feel like, you know what, I really want to settle down, or this person is someone that I really want to stick around for a long time. Like, you're over that playing shit. You really feel like you're at the age where you don't want to fuck around anymore. You know, you want to get your feet wet. You want to just, stay put.
More
Now-
committed and serious relationship.
Yes. Now I'm going to give you Perv Gotti's advice. Number 1, do not have sex before y'all official. Now,
Right.
when I say that, it doesn't mean like, hey, it's not high school and shit where you're like, hey, would you go out with me? Like, we all old and shit. We grown. For those of you who are younger, you guys still might have to hear those exact words to make it feel like you guys are official, quote unquote.
Mhm.
But look, I'm talking about official, like y'all together for real. Like, meaning, you better change your Facebook status type shit.
Yeah,
It's like
I get
in a
it.
relationship with this person. That's what I'm trying to say. Once that's on, if it ain't Facebook official, it ain't official. You feel me? But
It has to be
anyways,
Facebook official.
yeah. So
That has meaning these days now. Yeah.
now you can't have sex off the bat. Now it's important that I say that because for a man, I feel like sex is the ultimate. It's the ultimate prize.
Mhm.
Like, in a sense, every day we're taking you out to eat, we're buying you little gifts, we're softening you up with our text messages or whatnot. That's all to get up the ladder to receive our main prize, which is sex.
Mhm.
Now, I always felt like once you have sex, it's like, shit, the chase is pretty much done. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, dude, like, it ain't fun anymore. Like, I already got what I wanted.
Right.
And when it happens so soon, I sort of feel like you're not giving yourself an opportunity to actually build an actual foundation for a relationship. I think before you guys have sex, so meaning I want you guys to literally be with each other for at least a month.
So you give them a month before.
I'd say a month.
Uh huh.
After you guys are Facebook official,
Then after
you,
the.
you give it a month.
Uh huh.
Now, some women might be like, yo, dude, this dude gay or something? Like, is he a little boy? Does he have like a little wee-wee or something? Like, you never know. But hey, I'm going to
Wee-wee.
keep it real with you. You guys need to build an attachment first. Like, really get to know each other first and be like that person for who they are before you see her goodies. That's the
Right.
truth. Because once you see those goodies, like on the first night, it's done. I'm telling you, it's over. It's over before it started. The reason why I say it's important that you guys, get with each other emotionally first is so that when you guys don't match on a physical level, that emotional level can actually balance it out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But
Right.
off the top, if you guys have sex on the first day and you guys don't physically and sexually match with each other, it's done.
Oh, it's over. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
done.
That's true.
Sex is a crucial element of a relationship. And if that doesn't fit, not meaning you need a fucking, Django dong, like, you know what I mean? You don't need a mandingo. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily talking about the size of your package. I'm just saying physically, you guys need to match. Has nothing
Yeah.
to do with the size of their penis or the tightness of their chicken. I'm just talking about
Chicken.
it just doesn't match. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is you need to build an emotional foundation for each other
Right.
before you guys go into the physical. So 1 month, y'all. After Facebook official, 1 month. You wait. The sex is going to be so much more worth it. And you're going to actually look at this girl when you wake up and actually have respect for her. Because there's an
Right.
emotional value that was invested for a month. You learn more about each other. You guys aren't strangers. And you don't necessarily feel like, oh shit, I took the main prize. It's over with. Nah, because there's an emotional element to it,
If he is into you that much, he could wait out.
If he has the intent of carrying on a real solid relationship, not just the fling shit,
Right.
this is what I'm saying, that you give it a month and it'll work out for the better. Trust me. That's when you're gonna, let go of the cellulites you started noticing behind her thighs and whatnot. That's when you start giving passes.
Yeah.
But the first night, you go home, you try to get it in, you drop her pants, and you see fucking cottage cheese everywhere. You're not gonna want to dip your chips in. You know what I mean? It's like you get disgusted. You're like, yo, dude, I don't even want a relationship with this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vice versa. A girl might be like, yo, what the fuck is that? Is that a Vienna sausage in between his fucking thighs? Look, that's what I'm saying. Give it. Let your emotion seed. Let it grow. Let it fucking come out of the damn ground first. And then you guys have sex when you guys have an emotional connection first. it'll be
yeah.
way more worth it. That's when you're gonna be like, yo, that little Vienna sausage actually sort of feels like, you know, that Italian sausage, or, you know, or a Korean sausage, the sundae, like whatever you. It might feel different, and you might just start appreciating the cottage cheese behind the ass.
Because you have the more of the emotional connection now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give it a month, y'all. Trust me, Perv Gotti approved.
All right. So that closes our hit for the week. Perv Gotti has a special section of this podcast.
We're gonna call it Dick Slap of the Week. This is for any individual or any group or anything for that matter we feel is just a total fucking jerk off, or just a total tool, just a fucking waste of semen.
Oh man, that's cold.
Okay, and I'm gonna go jump straight into it. This week's Dick Slap of the day, or Dick Slap of the Week, is J.R. Smith of the New York Knicks.
Oh, that boy.
My God, money cannot buy you class. That is clearly evident, and it can't buy you sportsmanship as well. For those of you who do not know what the fuck J.R. Smith did this week, he untied the shoes of fucking of a Dallas Maverick player. I believe it was what, Sean Marion or something like that.
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
On the free throw line, like, who does that? Who the fuck does that? That is, it seems to me you want to get traded. That's what it seems to me. That's a cry for the media to capture, like, hey, all eyes on me. Hey, I want to do something so stupid. I want to get traded from the Knicks. That's what it seems like.
Oh, man.
But it costed him $50,000 and suspension of one game. But anyways, J.R. Smith, a little bit of advice for you. After you get this mushroom print on your forehead, please snap out of it, okay? You're a successful ball player. You make money playing fucking basketball, for God's sake. You know, you have tattoos all over your body. I mean, what else do you need? Don't do stupid shit like that, man. Don't make a fool of yourself, really. Come on, dude. You're worth multi-million dollars. You know what I mean? Like, you're a huge star. Please, man, like, have some more class.
Like, what's going on with him? Like, last season he was great. This season he's like falling apart.
Could be drugs. I don't know. Could be drugs.
Oh man.
JR, man.
Carmelo needs you, man. You can't be doing stupid things like
Actually, I want Carmelo to give you a mushroom stamp. You deserve a mushroom print to the face. You are the Dick Slap of the Week.
Yeah, there it is. Slapped you. You probably think I'm finished, huh? No, there's another one.
Oh my God!
Don't worry, bitch. I didn't forget about you. There's a slap for you. Slap, slap, slap. Yeah, there you go. Here's a little reach around the back of the head slap.
Oh God, please! You have to get away! He won't ever stop!
Dick will make you slap somebody.
Okay. That wraps up our drive-by for the week.
Make sure you subscribe to us on SoundCloud. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Email us your opinions, email us your stories. We're constantly giving away Starbucks gift cards for the best email, or the ones that we feel connects to us the most. Email us at thedriveby14@gmail.com.
Thank you guys for your support and listening to us once again.
We love y'all. Perv Gotti out.
See you guys next week.